Hey there, my fellow city builders, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Roots of Yggdrasil, Episode 4, Small and Mighty. So, now we can reach the top of Yggdrasil, and the game will be harder, new challenges, and new awards await. But can we really trust the squirrel that wants to watch us die? I don't know. So we do have some objectives to unlock extra kinship with Thrasir, and to reach Asgard. That's kind of like a overarching goal. And then we also have some upgrades to make. So let's start doing that. So first thing we're going to do is to build Thrasir's workshop. Man, if only we had more matter, I could turn these ruins into an awesome workshop. That'd be super handy for all my tinkering projects. Oh, and for rebuilding our old settlements too, obviously. So the workshops allow you to unlock new Holt buildings with the blueprints that we collected. So if I hold here, I gain some additional blueprints, like a logging camp, a medium house, a logging camp, and a research center. And then in the Holt, we can place these buildings, which cost matter. I have 81 of it. I know I'm in the way. To gain bonuses for each loop. So if I place, for instance, a medium house here on the Holt, we start a new loop with 1 extra supplies. Or each island will start with 1 extra A tier. Or each loop will include 2 additional trees. So these are all bonuses that can be improved here on our Sanctuary from Ragnarok to actually help each loop's progress. So it's a really cool game mechanic. And also it allows you to sort of customize your own home. So like here is our, here's the Hold. And we can start constructing things like a little house. And now, anytime we start a new loop, we have a little bit extra supplies. Greenhouse. So we can spend we have more blueprints, so I'll unlock more blueprints in a second. But we can decide which upgrade to get. So what greenhouse upgrade to unlock? So we could get the watchtower, which is for 1 golden acorn. The watchtower gives you a income of 2 might. It costs 4 houses nearby, and it has a huge sphere of influence. We can also unlock a passive ability through Thrasir. So once per turn, give supplies when an action card is used. So Man of Action. Or save up for extra, for, what is it, spare time? Yeah, spare time. I'll have you guys decide that. Can you make the Holt bigger? You know, I haven't progressed that far. I don't think so. I think the Holt is the Holt, but I could be wrong. And let's also do extra blueprints. So a homestead. Ooh, I like homesteads. Campfire. Start each loop with extra pop. That's really nice. And do it one more time. Another campfire. So I'm going to put down a homestead. And a campfire in front of the homestead. And maybe another medium house So I have 46 matter left. I'll put down a tree. These trees are free. So I'm going to start putting a small grove of trees below the greenhouse. Then I'll have a little logging camp for it. So this logging camp, each loop will include additional trees. You know what? Actually, I'm not going to spend that. Let's build some extra little houses. I'm going to spend all the supplies for some houses, which will really help kickstart new loops. Doesn't quite fit there. It'll fit back here. And a campfire. Another one. So we're going to have huge bonuses to our new loop starts. So I'm out of matter now. But with all of this set up, we will have an enormous boon to new loops, which is nice. Alright, we're going to save up for spare time. Wait, Chief, are we really going to do that weird rodent said? We don't even know if it was telling the truth. Brass is right. Ragnarok's wars ripped the world tree to shreds. We don't even know if there are uppermost boughs left. Maybe, but what other choice is there? This is the first anyone said anything about a way to dispel the dark fog. And if there's even a tiny chance that this could give us a future to look forward to, I say we take that chance. I guess I can't argue with that, huh? Alright then. Lead the way, Chief. Let's end the end of the world. So here we go. We have Holt's boons now. So each loop will start with an extra 11 supplies and 2 extra pop. And we have the same housing building reward selection and still Thrasier. Alright, let's go to the Norns. And we have a choice to make. We can have the Ageless Apple, instantly ready, Scion power when an A-tier source is exploited. The Vial of Siphoning Haze, reduce the Scion's cooldown by 1 each time a card is discarded. Or the Harp of Second Wind, when the discard pile is empty, the cost of all buildings are reduced by half. We are second winding. Right, next up is the direction. So both are golden acorns, and we were saving up for spare time. So it doesn't really matter if we go east or west. I mean, they're the same. It's the northern forest of Vanaheim or the western forest of Vanaheim, but I'm saying it's east and west. And here is what we have. So hopefully we get enough. We need 6 acorns to unlock the spare time. So eastward we go. All right, let's take a look. So spend 100 supplies for, where is that tree? I don't even know where that, oh, yeah, there it is. Wow, these trees are far flung. Reach 20 pop, which is going to be easier now because we start with 2 extra pop. So because houses get incrementally more expensive, starting out with extra pop really makes it cheaper to reach upper pop tiers, which is very nice. The discard pile is technically empty right now, so I wonder, I don't think things are costing halve right now anyway. but I'm not sure about that. Complete any 5 adventures or explorations, and then build enemy buildings nearby. And then this requires a pop tier of 20. Okay. Put the observatory somewhere out of the way. And start building. First card. Let's go with the water well. Get our supply income up. Because it's a little bit cheaper to build these houses, thanks to the early bird. Boy, it is real cheap to build houses right now. I am just tossing them down. Is there a lot of lumber? Not that I see yet, so I'm not going to bother with the lumber yard. We already have a water well, so maybe I'll go with the crane. So because of how inexpensive it is to build housing, I'm just going to build an obnoxious amount of housing so that the initial barracks that we build are just like supercharged in order to give us an enormous amount of might very early on, so that we can plow through the threats and explorations. Alright, so barracks 1. I can't even hit all the buildings, I don't think. But that's fine. And barracks 2. Okay, that's a lot of might. Unlock, unlock. I think those are the only paths we have so far. Also put a shrub down. And I'm not... yeah, let's just get that last card now. Well, no, I'm going to wait on that. Ooh, water well. Logger camp. Can't really place anywhere because there's no trees yet. But I can draw more cards. We don't have iron sources either. There's really not a lot of so all of these are resource industry cards, and there's no resources here. So I am going to go with the last house for a new card. Let's go with the rune hedge. No, I'll do trading grounds, because this tree, one of these trees requires military buildings, I think. Oh no, they don't. Oh well. So here's the first 2 paths revealed. We have got old ruins, which require 3 houses nearby. A shipwreck adventure, which I'll embark on. And I'm going to start exploring to this direction, because this looks like it's going to take a while to explore to. And I'll also gain access to this tree. Going to this tree early on because the black fog, the dark fog, will start here. So I want to get access to this tree early, because once the black fog envelops that tree, it prevents me from getting access to it. I think maybe the hero statue for mighting upkeep. It's probably the right call. So we're very close to the pop requirement to unlock this tree. But I don't want to build the houses just yet, because I know I'm going to need houses back here for this one, for the amenity buildings. And I don't want to drive up the cost of these houses to become unaffordable. So if I can, oh yeah, there we go. Get some additional barracks going to crank our might back up, because I would like to initiate as many exploration directions as possible. So now all of the possible exploration directions are now initiated, saving me time in the long run. Well, it's unfortunate that the tier connector got offered to me now, but I have 0 in my draw pile, so I guess that's a moot point. And there's no Ed tier power source. Maybe I can summon one? Yeah, I can summon one. So I'm going to summon one for that that statue. So that I increase my might from 0 to 5. I think that's worth it in case I need extra might. Now the reveal. So there's even more. There's a artifact vault here, which unlocking that would be good. For that, I could just build 3 houses around the artifact vault and then drop a barracks. How long? So if I cast Safeguard, I finish my adventure now, which is worth it. And have you guys pick a reward for this adventure. So we can either gain some immediate might or gain some immediate magic. What do you think it will be? No, we're going to go with a magic. Cool. We completed 5 adventures, so Bloom 1 of the 2 that are required. But of course, I'm trying to balance finishing early for spare time with getting as many trees as possible. Because, you know, more trees is more resources for upgrades and all that. A new adventure. So have you guys pick between lose 15 supplies for 30 magic, and I have 129 supplies right now, or to gain a Scion Power Surge card, which allows me to build a house for free. I don't have any artifacts that right now synergize with Scion Powers, so it looks like you guys just want flat magic. Alright. I can dig that. This adventure... Oh, it's Sybil again. You again. I didn't think you'd dare return. Yet if you intend to extend another invitation, I will refuse your hospitality. No worries. We don't plan on pressuring you to accept. If anything, we wanted to say thank you for your gift lifetime, miss. You must call me anything. You can call me Sybil. For what the name is worth. Sybil? You don't mean Sybil Goldenhair, do you? The harvest goddess who married Thor? The very same. Though grave misdeeds have stripped me of such titles. Now I am in exile, vying to preserve what little nature remains in Ragnarok's wake. Yet, as you can plainly see, without my divine powers, even these meager crops prove a struggle to maintain. Pathetic, is it not? No way. If anything, it's a relief to know others are fighting to save the world like us. Plus, fixing things take time, so keep at it, brick by brick. Yet again, you offer more kindness than I deserve. I shall aim to live up to it by offering boons from the birds whenever we may meet. Okie dokie. So I can have 1 magic income per turn, 3 supplies per turn, or 2 might per turn. And yeah, as you can see, she no longer has golden hair. She's got my haircut. What I can tell you is it's very aerodynamic, but no one's ever going to call me Goldilocks. No, so we're going to go with the might per turn. That would probably be that would have been my choice had I made my choice. And I'm going to embark on this shipwreck for 4 turns. Let's see if we can speed this up. No, I cannot. All right. This exploration requires 25, and this requires 20. So it would be good if we got some additional barracks going. So I'm going to build up additional military might by fulfilling this artifact vault's requirement of a barracks. This gives iron gauntlets. The next building created after a scion power usage is free. Neat. Unfortunately, my scion is on adventure, so I have no scion powers, but that could be useful later on. And we also got the 20 population for the sapling, so that is in bloom, and a new card. I'm going to go with the salvager, so that we can reuse discarded cards if we need. In fact, I would love to pull Safeguard out of my discard pile and reuse it. That would be awesome. I have enough might to go towards this tree. And then we'll probably want to initiate this exploration. So I'm going to see if this barrack... I can't deploy another barracks to get... What are we missing for that? 21? Oh, perfect. This training ground just happens to get exactly 21. Blackjack! And trigger that exploration. So now everything on the map that can be done has been done. I don't think it's a value to use the crane right now, because there's nothing really in my draw pile. Well, I might be able to draw the hero statue. I do have some, Yeah, let's do that. Let's see if I can't cast some spells. Oh, a salvager. Yeah, that's kind of what we wanted. So I'm going to hit the salvager, take Safeguard, and then cast Safeguard to speed up the shipwreck by 2 turns, which is really going to help us depart during the day. A huge amount of, like, my strategy is to try to get through the adventures and explorations as fast as possible. Because if you take your time on the explorations and adventures, you're going to head deeper into dusk and nighttime, and not have enough spare time in order to explore more of the loot, to try to min-max the amount that you get from one loot. Okay. Yeah, I think that is all I want to do this turn. Oh, yeah, let's do an iron dig. Might as well. Okay, we have an enter connection, but there's nothing for me to connect to at the moment. We've got a logger camp, a shrub, might only be able to get 5 out of this, which is fine. And next turn we'll have the what is possibly the last 2 explorations and the adventure done. And we're still easily within the daytime. All right, this is an unfortunate random event, which is that the building range decrease by 50% for 3 days. So, as you can see, the building range of like this shrub sucks. So trying to get synergy during this event is not great. The only advantage, though, is I can build really close to other shrubs or adjacent buildings to one another. So there is one little positive aspect to the this random event, which is that you might be able to fit in extra synergy buildings. Okay, so you guys can pick this here. Just for an informed choice, there is only 15 more might, I think, left to be used on this map. Oh, okay, hold on. The choices, there it is. So we can get the might now to clear out that Draugr encampment, or just go with the supplies. Because the tree itself is going to cost 100 of the 104 supplies that we have, so supplies is probably the wiser choice of the two. Yeah, supplies it is. So this Draugr encampment prevents industry buildings. That's fine. So there is sapling number 3 of 4 total. This one requires 2 amity buildings nearby. So let's get some houses to fund that. There's also brambles here that we're going to want to clear out. And 5 turns. So there's only 4 turns left during the day here. So the question is, I can try to do one more adventure. I think that's the plan. I'm going to do one more adventure. And try to speed it up before dusk. Speeding it up with re-rolling the stargazing results. Good. Safeguard. That's exactly what I wanted. So now in 3 turns we can take off, having completed this adventure, leaving one adventure undone, but I'd rather leave one adventure undone and take off during the day than have another completed adventure, if I had to pick between the two. So, I need, these brambles are going to be annoying really soon. The problem is, I don't have a lot of, supplies. So I think it might be in my best interest to invest in supplies this turn. By deploying iron digs and, lumber camps. So that I can actually build more next turn. And get the water well in here as well. Oh yeah, this will give me enough supplies to actually get some progress done on that last tree. Let's see if I can't get more than... There we go, 55. That's perfect. Because these houses are starting to get really expensive. Because I've built so many of them. So there's... We're going to need 3 houses here to build the amity buildings, and also probably a barracks to stop the brambles, because those brambles are going to take over. And I'm just going to clear this threat, because there's really nothing else to spend my might on. Freezer, thank you for the sub. Cheers, dude. The next turn is half off, indeed, because now my discard pile is empty. And... I don't have a military building to stop these brambles, which is unfortunate. But we can start to do the shrubs And I just need one more amity building to get that done. So if I use a salvager, I can recall that shrub and use it again. Okay, I can't put it... So I'd have to build some extra houses. I might actually have the resources for that. Almost. I almost have the resources for that. Oh, no, here we go. No, it's that tree's blocking me. The tree and the iron node are blocking me. So I can't quite do it this turn. That's okay. I was going to have to wait until next turn anyway because the adventure is not done. New card. Oh, the crane will help me if I could get a crane, because the crane can be placed. I just can't place a shrub next to a shrub. So I'll put the logging camp down to help with income. And end turn. And perfect. Crane done. Tree bloomed. Adventure done. And I'm going to upgrade from the deck because I don't really have any cards that I want to remove. So, let's do the hero statue. I like being able to use the hero statue if I can. And that's it. I think taking off during the day is going to be ideal. I'm not going to bother with that last adventure, so we are away. Thank you for tuning in to Roots of Yggdrasil, which originally streamed live on Twitch January 31st. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com also has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you on next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow scions.